and that he is a woodworker. So at my installation dinner, the past District Governor's Council commissioned something from Mike for me, a little gift they gave me that they thought I would need at some of my visits. I'm not sure what they were trying to say. I promise that I will use it. So it has come in handy at a few meetings. So, again, thank you so much for having me today. Thank you, Steve, for being here. He's been following me around the last few weeks, so it's been nice to spend time with him. Doug, thank you for a nice introduction and for being here. President Wolf, thank you for having me, and thank you to all of you for being here today. Today I would like to answer 6 questions in the time that I have. Who, what, where, why, how, and when. I know that's not the traditional order in which we answer these questions, but hopefully you'll see how they build on each other as I go through. Who is Rotary? I am, you are, we are. I am a wife, a mother, a daughter, a sister, a Catholic, a banker. Through it all, I am a Rotarian. Many people are surprised by my involvement in Rotary. I'm not your typical Rotarian, and we all know what that looks like. But I ask you not to be typical Rotarians. Rotarians encompass all religions, nationalities, races, and genders. Who are you? And are you a Rotarian in everything you do? Do you follow the 4-way test in every business decision and every personal decision you make? Show the world who a Rotarian really is, and be all that you are as a Rotarian every day. What is Rotary? Rotary unites leaders to exchange ideas and take action to improve communities everywhere. We are an organization of 1.2 million people doing great things around the world. Imagine what we could do if every Rotarian invited just one person to join their Rotary Club this year. We could literally double our efforts. But we're so much more than just a service organization. We provide value to our members, our customers, through fellowship, leadership, and learning opportunities. Our competition isn't Kiwanis or Lions. Our competition is family, friends, work. We have to show the value that Rotary provides to our members. Just as importantly, we have to have fun. Make being a Rotarian in your club fun. And be ready to ask someone to visit your club every day. Where is Rotary? Everywhere. From water projects in Honduras to schools in Guatemala, to microcredit programs in India, to right here in our own backyards, building shelter houses, parks, baseball fields, building hopes and dreams in our own communities. Tell your Rotary story. Put the Rotary logo on everything you do. Use your local paper, billboards, radio, TV, social media. Use Rotary Brand Center to help you bring your story to those in your community and around the world. Be everywhere in your community, every day. Why Rotary? Why are you here week after week after week? Networking? Business connections? That's okay. That's why I joined. My brother took me to my first Rotary meeting. I was at a point in my career where I felt I needed to become more involved in the community and get to know more people in order to advance. After that first meeting, I asked CJ, how do they decide what to do with the money? Knowing my personality, his response was, don't ask, just eat your breakfast and go home. Well, obviously I asked, and CJ still laughs at me today. Paul Harris founded Rotary on networking. The idea of a service project was secondary to the original idea of those 4 gentlemen who met in Chicago for the first time to get to know each other as business professionals. But why do we stay? Because we care. We care for kids in Africa who risk getting malaria just by going to bed at night. We care about women in India who want to make a better world for themselves. And we care about communities locally and internationally affected by earthquakes, tsunamis, and hurricanes. We care about our youth and our Interact, Rotary, and youth exchange programs. And we care about the 33 children in Pakistan and Afghanistan who have been inflicted with polio in 2015, and all of the children that we have saved from that horrifying disease. As AG Doug pointed out, Nigeria will be removed from the endemic list as of today. We are this close to eradicating polio from the face of the earth. Be the embodiment of service above self every day. How does Rotary do all of this? Through you, the Rotarians. The district is not a member of Rotary International. Your club is, and you are a member of your club. You provide leadership for your club, whether as a committee chair, board member, or possibly president. If you've not served in these roles, consider doing so. It is the first step to move from being a member of a Rotary Club to being a Rotarian. Of course, we cannot do any of the great things we do without financial support. The Rotary Foundation, our Rotary Foundation, is a wonderful means to leverage our resources and accomplish more than we could have imagined. Through the use of district grants, clubs can double their money to do local and small international projects with amazing impact. Local grants allow for large international projects where a $7,500 investment can be turned into $30,000 to make an impact worldwide. Here's the hitch. The money will only be there to help fund our projects if we, as Rotarians, give to our foundation. Only 29% of Rotarians worldwide give to the foundation. Why is that? If your club takes advantage of district or global grants, you know the good that we are doing. Let's make District 6690 a 100% giving district. Whether it is $10 or $10,000, please give to our foundation. One of the easiest ways to give is through TRF Direct. You just set up an automatic withdrawal from your checking account or credit card on a monthly, quarterly, or annual basis. It's taken care of, and you don't have to worry about it. Estate planning is also a great way to support our foundation. Just $1,000 to our Rotary Foundation in your will makes you a benefactor. $10,000 and you're a member of the Bequest Society. This is so easy to do, and I would love for every Rotarian in District 6690 to be a benefactor. The more we give, the more we can do. Be willing to do good in the world, every day. Finally, when are we Rotarians? Can anyone guess? Oh, every day. Wear your pin every day. You can pick one pin. You don't have to wear this many pins. Tell your story every day. Follow the 4-way test every day. I am a Rotarian every day. So I ask you, are you an everyday Rotarian, or are you a Rotarian every day? In closing, I would like to read a story RI President Ravi shared in the July issue of the Rotarian, which I'm sure all of you have read cover to cover already. This was his inspiration for this year's theme. Sudama was a poor child and a bosom friend of Krishna, who was born in royal lineage as an avatar, an incarnation of the divine. As the two boys grow up, they drift apart, and while Krishna becomes a military leader and king of great repute, Sudama remains a humble villager. The years go by, and Sudama's poverty deepens. Finally, he lacks even food to feed his children. His wife reminds him of his childhood friendship with Krishna. Perhaps it is time to go to the mighty ruler for help. Reluctantly, Sudama agrees, but resolves that he will not go empty-handed. He gathers together a few handfuls of rice, all the food his family has left, and wraps them in a piece of cloth as a gift for his friend. When Sudama enters the palace, he is overwhelmed by the grandeur and by Krishna's gracious welcome. His meager gift, so carefully prepared, seems a humiliating reminder of his poverty. Krishna embraces Sudama, who hides the hand holding the rice behind his back. Krishna asks what he is holding. Far from being disdainful, Krishna accepts the rice with gratitude and consumes it with joy as the two sit and talk together. Hours pass, during which the pleasures of their rekindled friendship push all thoughts of his desperate plight from Sudama's mind. When evening falls, Sudama sets out for home, and only then realizes that he has neglected his task. He is returning with nothing, and Krishna has eaten his family's last grain of rice. Sudama steels himself to return to his hungry children, but standing before his gate, as dawn begins to break, he sees that the hut he left yesterday has become a stately home, and waiting to greet him is his own family, well-dressed and well-fed by the baskets of food that appeared in their kitchen as Krishna ate each grain of Sudama's rice. Krishna understood what Sudama had brought him, everything he had to give. In return, Krishna gave him everything he needed. It is never the material value of a gift that matters. It is the love that comes with it. Just as Sudama's gift to Krishna became a gift to Sudama, what we give through Rotary becomes a gift to us. And we all have a choice, whether to keep our gifts to ourselves or give them to others and be a gift to the world. We have only one chance at our lives, and we will have only one chance at this Rotary year. This is our time. Let us grasp it. Let us be a gift to the world every day. I'd like to invite all of you to join me in Lancaster at the district conference on October 23rd and 24th. We have some great speakers lined up and great food at a great price. And I ask you to invite your Youth Exchange, Rotaract, and Interact students to come and consider sponsoring their registration. I would love to have them there as attendees, as a part of the event, to learn more about Rotary and see the fun that Rotarians have every day. Thank you very much.